Welcome to Miami's Lone Depot Park, a traditional stop on the Stadium Championship Series East Monster Jam Tour. But for the first time, our cameras are here. So we're going to go behind the scenes and look at all these amazing trucks and drivers and see just what is going on. First, I spoke to Lindsay Reed, driver of the Lucas Oil Stabilizer.
It is a dream come true. I used to watch it growing up. I was a huge fan. I saw Candace Jolly drive and I just thought to myself, man, if she can do it, I feel like I can do this too. So now I'm living my dream, coming out here, inspiring other little girls to come out. And
what are you going to do to push yourself up in those Stadium Championship Series East points?
just being consistent. I really need to work on my racing a little bit because I feel like that's where I'm struggling. But I think once I get that down, I'll be all right. Because in freestyle, I've finished almost top 5 every time unless I've had breakage. So I think I got the freestyle part down. But I think I'm just going to go out there and, like I said, be really consistent this weekend, try to get as many points on the board as I can.
Who would you say is your biggest competition?
All of them. I feel like there's no slouches on our tour whatsoever. Every single driver has had their wow moments this year and has really exceeded in everything that they've tried to do. So I feel like you never know what you're going to get when you come to an event that's with all the drivers that are on my tour. So like I said, I'm just going to go out there and try my best to do everything that I can do.
Then I went on the Gravedigger Monster Truck Ride Truck. So what's your name?
My name's Autumn. Nice to meet you guys. I drive this Gravedigger ride truck. I've been doing this for 3 years now.
Do you have any aspirations to drive, let's say, a real quote-unquote truck?
Yeah, eventually I'd like to, but honestly, I'm a full-time college student, and this job is so much fun. No, not at all. The college works with me. They're actually UNOH sponsors Monster Jam, and that's the school that I go to. So the school works with me, Monster Jam works with me, and it is awesome. It's an awesome opportunity to be a part of.
Hello, gamers. Welcome to fun. Well, here I am on the Gravedigger Monster Truck Ride Truck, and I'm just here running around. Right now, we're driving around, and we got Lucas Stabilizer, and we got JBC Nigatron, and now we're running around. Now we're by the home plate, doing some donut cyclones. Now we're turning left, and we're driving around and such. And now we're filling it around, you know, just doing some epic content, you know, really. And oh, there's some track crew. And yeah, more cyclones. Cyclone, cyclone, cyclone. There's some JCB thingies right there. And there's a Gravedigger guy on that pod. I don't know why he's there. It's a little weird. And here we go. Oh, there's a World Finals ad. They got those about everywhere. Right there is going to be where we have the announcers eventually talking. Oh, Mr. Glass. Hello, Mr. Glass. So cool, so cool. And yeah, I don't know really how much you can hear of this because this is very loud. This is much louder than the crowd that I had. And, you know, really, Panthers, this is kind of crazy. There's a lot of 8s on that dashboard. I don't really know why there's so many 8s. So many red lights, too. Usually red is bad, but I guess in this case red is good because we got full power or something like that. I don't really know what's going on, guys. I really don't know. It's a little crazy. It's a little weird. And we're parking. Afterwards, I spoke to Tyler Menenga, driver of the iconic Gravedigger. So I'm here with Tyler Menenga, driver of Gravedigger. Tyler, how are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm excited here in Miami. I haven't been here since 2022, so I'm excited to get this weekend rolling.
What are you going to do to maintain that points lead in Championship Series East?
Yeah, I mean, just staying consistent is the biggest thing. I think the racing is the biggest thing for the first thing of the night. You got to at least make it to the semifinals, and after that, it's just being consistent in two-wheel and laying down an awesome freestyle, and hopefully fans are on your side. I honestly, I don't care who's in the other lane when I line up. It doesn't. Not that I'm not worried about losing to them or anything. I just focus on myself and what I'm doing. They're obviously going to go out there and lay it down as well, but I try and just one-up them as much as I can.
Who would you think is your biggest competition?
Tristan's been very consistent this year. He's been hard to get points on, that's for sure. So I'd definitely say Tristan and all three of them, really.
I know Bryce Kenny was a top fuel driver for a while. I know he took Adam Anderson out to a top fuel race once. Has he taken you to be baptized by Nitro?
I've been, before Bryce Kenny, been baptized by the Nitro, but no, we need to. They were in Tampa when we were there, and we just didn't make it down to Bradenton. But I'd love to go do another NHRA race, man. Those are awesome.
Finally, I spoke to Tristan England, driver of JCB Digatron. Tristan, you were the reigning World Finals racing champion. How did you get there? You know, because you were driving arenas for so long. How do you go and do the biggest stadium show of the year and just do that?
Well, I've honed in my skills for a few years now. Got a couple series championships under my belt. All I've done is I've sat back, I've watched video, I've studied, and I get a lot of help from my son. His crash is 4 years old. I know it's crazy to think of, but man, we watch video like no other. We sit down when I first get home, we watch YouTube. I go over what to do, what to not do, that all my friends do on tour. So it's absolutely fun. It's a dream come true. But to transition from Earthshaker to now driving JCB Digatron, man, it's just it feels like you've been working at something your whole life, even though we've had so much success elsewhere. But it feels like I just got drafted by the top team in the NFL and like round one, and this is what I'm supposed to do. So it just feels really good.
So Tyler Menninga is the current points leader. What are you going to do here this weekend to combat that and get up there?
Man, I'm just going to keep being me. It hasn't hurt us yet, just being us and coming out here trying our absolute best. If it's not our best, it's okay. We'll get it back, I'm sure, down the road. We still got many, many weeks of points chase to go. I'm really just having a good time with my crew. I say it, I preach it all the time. If you don't have a great crew, you don't have a good relationship with your crew chief, then you don't have a good team. Just going to be a really great weekend here in Miami. It's my first time competing. I've crewed for my dad here. My dad has broke his truck in half, the Big Kahuna. So it's my turn now.
There are so many competitions. In the arenas, you were so famous for your two-wheel skills. Who do you think is your strongest competition?
No doubt about it, it's that Gravedigger guy. But it's the fans that I'm really competing against, right? They're the ones that are deciding who's going to win the skills challenge, who's going to win the freestyle. My favorite, honestly, has been racing. I'm just honing more on that. Like you were saying, I've been stuck in an arena, so it's really fun to just play out here in these stadiums, have that floor, really open these trucks up. I mean, there's 1,500 horsepower there. I really want to let them scream, but to be able to come out for two-wheel and freestyle, I don't want to damage the truck. I don't want to hurt my truck. That's not what it's for. There's no skill involved once you're, putting harm to the truck. I want to go out there, do the absolutely most flawless, crazy-looking move with barely a scratch on the truck because I took the skill to land it. So it's same thing for freestyle, man. It's 2 minutes long. If you can go out there and still roll that thing in the trailer at the end of the night while you did something absolutely nuts, that's what it's all about to me. So if somebody comes out here and they only run 40 seconds and they just completely water the truck up on purpose, that doesn't seem like it should win to me. But hey, the fans decide, and the fans are always right.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, are you going to be on Gears and Nachos with Bryce Kenny anytime soon?
I hope so. We've been on tour this first quarter together for a few weeks now. He has not requested me just yet, but that's just fine because I'll go hang out with everybody else, Bryce, while you do your podcast.
Now, yeah, speaking of Bryce Kenny, he did Top Fuel for quite some time. Have you been baptized by a nitro yet?
Baptized by a nitro?
Have you heard that expression?
I have not, no.
So yeah, it's when you just go and experience a Top Fuel race for the first time.
Oh yes, I have been baptized by nitro, but no, it's great to have that guy on tour. You were saying something about Top Fuel for him. For him to go from that to this, I'm sure he is just a cool cucumber. I mean, that's a lot of power, and I know it's just straight line, but now he's gonna have to focus on landing and then continue to go. So it's a different animal. It's nuts what we do here. It's not normal, but it's what we're used to, and we love doing it.
Thank you so much, Tristan. It's been an honor.
Man, it's been awesome. I can't wait to get wild in Miami.
Well, it's all the time we have here for Monster Jam. If you're sad that you missed out on this event, Arena Championship Series East will be returning to Miami in August, and Stadium Championship Series East will be returning in 2025 to Lone Depot Park. I'm Dylan Pizzay for Kaplan News.